We're in sets 9, 10, and 11, called the impact choreography at letter B. So we already have our sequential counts for when we split out of our lines. That is the most important count. We move 2 steps, but we're going to take 4 counts to move there, and it's going to be out of time. So on your count, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we do need something big. It can either be a big leg that comes up, or we can come through and out, so it doesn't need to be a straight leg. In fact, we can't make everybody a straight leg, right? So everybody needs to be a little different here, a little individual. It could be a leg that moves out. It could be our body that moves out in a lunge, or maybe just steps out. But we do need to see something happen on that count that is big and that separates the line. So if we're going to our left, it should be our left leg. If we're going to our right, it should probably be our right leg. That's why we're halting 1 count early, so that people who go on count 1 can get the right leg to come out to the side. We need to take 4 counts to get there, and we travel 2 steps worth. So say I'm here, my spot is there. I'll take these 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, or the closing count, is when we should be over our spot. So right now, I'm over my spot. It's going to be body center for all of us, because we do want our pose that we go to be wide, to be in this plane, and to be something in which we can move our hips. So I just ended here. It could be here. It could be both legs in. It could be anything we want, but do make sure that we're thinking organic. And probably not both leg in. That's probably not actually what we want. But we do want to think organic. We want to think that we're taking up space and that we have a quality to our body that feels like it's natural. All right. Everything during all this needs to feel like it has an organic bent to it. That is not necessarily straight and rigid, but that it's kind of constantly growing and shifting and goes in different angles, follows the sun, follows, the stars, follows the environment rather than rigid lines, okay? So we get into a pose over our spots. Then we're going to our right. We go 3, 4, 5. From there, we're gonna shift every 2 counts. And shift, not sway, because we're not going to be doing this with the upper body. Have the hips ready to move. Keep the chest and the shoulders set. Up to the box, because we're still playing here. Very big impact moment. But we need to shift every 2 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, ba, or ba, 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 right? Whatever part we have, we're going to be shifting every 2 counts. So twice every measure. That will happen all the way through set 9 and into set 10. Set 10 is another 16 counts. It's going to be a sequential that we leave and arrive in the form up there. When we leave, keep that sway going all the way until we leave. When we leave, we will be out of time again. So we're going to move towards our spot in 8 counts. Everybody has 8 counts to get there, no matter what. When they leave, they'll move out of time, arrive at their spot, halting with our feet together in regular first position facing front. So keep the sway going until we step off. Say we step off on count 7 of set 10. So we'll sway 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, be there on 15, yeah? When we move, the people who have a long distance to travel, they can move their feet faster than time, right? They should be doing some sort of flutter or something that they can do to be able to move their feet fast and cover all that distance. If they have a small step size, let's use some legs going up maybe through passe. Let's use some different forms with the legs and the feet. So it's not necessarily all heel first. Let's go some toe first. We can go through coupe. Let's take our feet slow. So we cover that small distance in maybe 1 or 2 steps into our spot. And again, when we do get to our spot, we will halt so we see that form develop from back to front on that count. Very, very important that we're on that count. From there, so at the end of set 10, 16 counts, we will all do this together. On count 1, there's a drum shot, and winds release. Down on count 1, everyone into a nice big open second plie. Up on 3 when the winds enter. And go into dégagé with the right leg. So not like we're lifting it up higher. Just think that we're just pointing that foot down and we are lifting up over the left leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, step 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to move halftime, toe down. Straight legs as much as possible. Like be natural with this. We're not going to go through coupe, but we will move halftime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On count 5, we're crossing in front. We're turned out, and as we move, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to get to the corner. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 will be to the end zone. So horn to the front still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, corner, 11, end zone on 13. We will be moving out of this in a ripple. So something we can do there, we can do later on, but we're going to ripple from that corner on the clarinets, basically where Lizzie is, across the form. And when we ripple, again, we're going to be moving out of time to our spot. Flutter there, we should all go toe down, I think. I think this ripple, we should all be toe down no matter what. Before, we can go toe up if we want, but this ripple in the set 11, the end of set 11, we need to go toe down into our spot. So we've already gotten to the end zone by 13, and the ripple will probably start, count 9 actually, so that front group will be moving during that turn. But 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, everyone will be facing the end zone by that point. So by the time we all leave, we'll be facing that end zone, and we'll just go ahead and follow the direction of movement, and we'll release. All right, we will release whenever we start moving. So get to our spots, go into a pose facing back field that is low. We all need to be something low, close to the ground. Could be all the way with the knee on the ground, but we need to make sure that we're ready to jump up after that. Everybody, even if we're not going to, we need to make sure that wherever we're at, we're in a place where we can jump up. Do put the horn down. Especially, yeah, everybody is done playing there, so we will put our horn down except for low brass, who will, wherever they're at, they're going to go into a pose with the horn. Somewhere we can go to a pose, a free pose with a horn, but we need to be ready with low brass during the count off of the tenor. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Or if I'm facing back near the front, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to all pop up, feet together on count 7. So, that's everybody going all the way through the end of scene 1 and to the very beginning of scene 2.